The 12th Republican presidential debate last night was also the next to last debate before the first votes are cast in the Iowa caucus, which is 23 days out. Dean Reynolds in Des Moines has more on the high-stakes free-for-all.
As the latest king of the Republican Hill, Newt Gingrich came under attack, but Mitt Romney took a lot of punches, including some of the self-inflicted variety. For example, when he challenged the truth of an attack by Rick Perry, Romney offered to put money on the table.
Rick, I'll tell you what, 10,000 bucks? $10,000 bet?
I'm not in the betting business,
but
okay.
Critics scoffed that it was a sign of Romney's wealth and elitism, noting that few Iowans could pony up 10,000 bucks to prove a point.
Those type of elitist tactics may work on croquet courts, but they don't work in presidential debates.
Then there was Romney's repeated assertion that he's an outsider, a businessman, not tied to the culture of Washington. Gingrich, a creature of Washington for decades, reminded Romney of his failed Senate race.
Let's be candid. The only reason you didn't become a career politician is you lost to Teddy Kennedy in 1994.
Well, now wait a second. Now wait a second. Now wait a second.
You'll
get another.
While Romney was reduced to nervous laughter, Gingrich provoked belly laughs at himself when he insisted his work as a well-paid Washington consultant is not really lobbying.
I offered strategic advice. I was in the private sector, and I was doing things in the private sector.
The Romney camp sees Gingrich as unstable and unfaithful, but the former speaker tried to defuse the charges by admitting to failings.
I've said up front openly, I've made mistakes at times. I've had to go to God for forgiveness. I've had to seek reconciliation.
Far behind in the polls, Michelle Bachmann launched a new attack, contemptuously cloning Gingrich and Romney.
If you look at Newt Romney, and if you look at Newt Romney,
she elaborated on Face the Nation.
It is very clear that there's not a dime's worth of difference between the two of them.
Meanwhile, the candidates returned to the trail, well aware that the time for traditional retail politicking is now or never. But the debates are not done. Another is coming up on Thursday in Sioux City, Iowa, and the pressure there will be intense. Dean Reynolds, CBS News, Des Moines.